Welcome to your RNC, Compassion in Action. In this TV series, we will get an inside look at the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary. Join us as we ride alongside patrol, traffic, and canine units, witness the versatility and grace of the mounted unit, and step inside the world of drug investigation and forensics. But that's just the beginning. We'll also get a look at how our officers are committed to serve with empathy and respect. This is more than just policing. This is your RNC in action. Hi everyone, I'm Constable James Cadigan, Public Communications Officer at the RNC. Today, we're going to be focusing on the Operational Patrol Services Division at the RNC. These are your first responders. These officers respond to emergency calls, violent offenses, property crime, and other needs for support in our community. These officers work 24/7, and they are the ones you call when you need help. Today, I'm going to join Patrol Services to give you a glimpse as to what happens in a day on the job with patrol operations. Now I'm going to head and get ready for my day. So this here is our gun locker and pepper spray baton locker. When you start your day, you're going to put on your belt, all your equipment, and then you're going to come in here. And we all have our own locker assigned. So mine will be right here. And at first I'll have a look, make sure everything is in there and appropriately stored. So this would be my pepper spray, goes in this spot. My baton, so basically it's a collapsible baton that goes in this spot here. And of course my firearm, which as soon as I take it out, I'm coming over to this loading dock. I'm gonna pump it up, charge it, and it goes right into my holster. I'm gonna take my 2 mags of rounds and put them on my belt. And now I'm ready to head up and speak to the sergeants to start my day. Hey Sarge, where am I heading today?
You're working J5 downtown today.
Perfect.
You grab your keys and see you.
Sounds good, thanks.
I think that's related to the call at 281.
377209.
Go ahead, 209.
You sign me on, please. Badge 775. I'm gonna be floating in J. My portable is 27. What I just did there was I used the radio to reach out to our communication center where, we provide the information to sign on and, essentially account for what unit we're operating, what area we're going to be covering, what radio we have on our person, so that we can be tracked no matter where we are, and our vehicles are also tracked by GPS as well.
209-377.
You always want to check to make sure that your emergency equipment's operating correctly. So these would be our blue and red lights that everyone's used to, and of course all of our siren and wail options. So for example, you hear the siren, just check to make sure it works, and then you're heading out on the road to begin the day. We're signed on, we're ready to respond to calls for service. One thing to consider is that with police vehicles, you want to be very vigilant because unfortunately a lot of times vehicles who are operating, as soon as they see a police vehicle, they'll slow down, behavior might change a bit, which is a good and something to keep, good thing, but it's also something to keep an eye on. So police officers do tend to get breaks from the public, and that can cause disruption in traffic and the regular flow of traffic. And we want to ensure that if there's a right of way to a vehicle, that vehicle takes that right of way and ensures, of course, there's no disruption, no potential for somebody to have an unexpected stop, and so on. So it's important that traffic flows as it should, regardless of the presence of police vehicles, essentially cooperative driving in your community. Yeah,
call
this to me is very
plane to get a better direction. That's exactly where the car is.
So I'm gonna have a chat with this operator. They were just stopped in the middle of the road, put on a blinker, stopped in the middle of the road. It really wasn't safe behavior. Determine and ensure that they are licensed, have registration insurance, and sure that they're, you know, sober and able to operate the vehicle. How are you, my dear? Yeah, I just wanted to stop, make sure you're all right. Yeah, no problem. No, I just wanted to make sure you're all right, because sometimes, you know, you see someone stop and maybe there's something wrong, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Here on the street, just,
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but the dogs. The car is licensed and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think it's,
I look at my vehicle and think, that's fine.
I keep separating
Yeah.
here because it's safe on those words too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure you're fine, that's all.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, because I've had situations where there's cars stopped and I go up and someone's having some kind of issue, right?
No, they're good friends of mine.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Take care. Yep. No problem. See you now. All good. Insurance, registration, license is valid. No impairment issues. And she was just talking to a friend and moved on there now. Got a drinking in public, potential drinking in public. So we're going to go up and ensure that, you know, if there's any infraction there, any non-compliance with the Liquor Control Act.
We got a push
Certainly
on.
consider the area. There's a hospital in the area. There's quite a high traffic area as well. So we want to consider those factors when we respond. The thing is, when a police vehicle responds to something as straightforward, really, as a drinking in public complaint, and a person begins running, you know, we're responding to the call for service to begin with. It's a complaint that we must take very seriously and treat as we would any other report to the police. All right, so I'm going to chat with Constable Hodnott. So we just responded to liquor control. What became of it?
So it was a bit of proactive police work, actually. I came across a male who was drinking in public, had some open alcohol there. So used some discretion first and just disposed of it. Gave him a warning and moved on. Another officer came by and he had continued the offense. He also has a warrant for his arrest, the other officer learned. So after being told he was under arrest, he ran and tried to get away, but we pursued him on foot and completed an arrest up the road.
As the officer said, you know, we did locate the person just on patrol, consuming alcohol in public, and just, you know, communicated, you know, to, you know, essentially abstain from that activity. You know, and the officer initially moved on, you know, after receiving compliance, but, you know, a short time later, it was learned that that action continued. So, you know, the patrol officers responded at this time to an actual report of drinking in public, and it was determined on that response after identifying the individual that there was in fact a warrant in effect for their arrest. So once the police officers returned, that individual did flee on foot, but was you know, caught up with a short time later and placed under arrest without any incident. So that individual will be taken to provincial court today to appear in connection with that warrant of arrest. All right. We do have a male-female here, Center City area. It appears they may require some assistance. I'm just going to stop here and go back and speak to them for a moment to ensure that there's no concerns for their safety. So I'm just going to pop along here and have a chat with these guys. Hopefully figure it out. Just gonna hop out of the vehicle and see if they need assistance. Hey guys, how are you? How you doing? All good? No, I just wasn't sure. It looked like you were hurt for a second. You're all good, are you?
No, we were just tagging.
Okay.
He was just ignoring me because I was a little bit.
Okay.
confused.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Do I have a girlfriend? I have a wife at the moment.
Have you been bickered before?
Have we bickered? Oh yeah, geez, yes. Oh yeah, no, I listen. I just want to make sure everything's fine.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
for
just
sure.
made up for a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
We
No,
might
listen,
bicker again
things
when we
happen.
set
Listen,
it
things
off.
happen. I know, I totally understand. So, you know, as with, if I'm driving around and I see something might not be okay,
Yeah, I know.
at first, honestly, I thought
I
you might.
understand that. That makes
Yeah.
sense. That's nice. It's good of you to. Thank you. Thank you for stopping.
Yes,
because
no,
you
no
know what?
problem. Yep.
I've had times when with my ex, where
Yes.
I actually got beaten up in front of a cop passing by and
Right.
didn't even stop.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
so
nice
listen,
of
take
you
care of
to know that
yourselves.
you
I just wanted to make
are
sure everything
taking
was
care of
fine.
people.
Just a little heat because
What we have, you know, it's a male, female. Seems as though they're in a relationship. They're currently moving from one living arrangement to another, and you know, potentially intoxicated at the moment. But there is no grounds to intervene any further. They didn't wish to provide any further information. There's no signs of any physical interaction or altercation. Yeah, so I mean, in this situation, we provide advice, you know, resources, any support that we may be able to provide, information for their specific situation. You know, and it is their prerogative. I mean, if they want to accept any information or resources, it is our duty to ensure they have any information that may assist them. There's no criminal matter at hand, and no grounds for me to further intervene. Yeah. Heading to Kemmo Road in St. John's here. There's a call for service relates to somebody who it's referred to as an unwelcome person, but it really is a petty trespass. A person soliciting services to people in the drive-through.
23 HQ, can someone write down this warrant for me, please?
So we're going to head along there and see if there's any criminal aspect to this, and perhaps you know, the person may require some support, whether it be resources or even health services. So the complainant, you know, is having issues with someone trespassing on the property, and you know, potentially soliciting some services or looking for you know, items from people in the area. So I'm going to go speak to. First, I'll check and see if this subject is in the area still, and then I'll speak to the complainant inside the property. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody in the area at the moment. So I'm going to pop in and speak to the complainant. So essentially what we have is reasonably reliable information that a female here at this restaurant in the area of Kemmo Road is in the drive-through area soliciting sex services to those who are passing through. So we're going to attempt to locate that individual. We provided advice, resources to the management of this facility. You know, at this time, there's no grounds to you know, proceed with a criminal investigation unless we obtain further you know, information. You know, based on the information we have, there's no direct statement to the action, but there is essentially a report indicating the potential for this behavior. So we're going to go and try to locate this individual and speak with her to determine if in fact there's any more information to gather, and if that person needs resources or any support, you know, for themselves, and if so, we'll provide any support we can. Hey man, how are you?
How you doing? Hey.
Just looking to. I was told there was people sleeping behind the building here. Over here?
I'm not sleeping.
No. Yeah, we do have some people here. Hey guys, police, how are you?
how are you guys?
I just want to come over and have a chat. Is that okay? Yeah, so I just want to chat. I did get a call from a location here, and they had concerns for you guys, but they also informed us of some things that, you know, are going to be of concern for public safety purposes and on a criminal side of things. And I just wanted to let you know the information we received so that, you know, you can kind of either curb the behavior or, you know, dispute it. But essentially they have said that there's individuals, referring to yourselves, stopping vehicles in the drive-through and soliciting for money and for sex services. So if that's the case, and you know, I don't want to, I'm not going to ask you that right now. What I'm going to let you know is that the business here would just like that you do not do that, and don't trespass the property, okay? And if you're willing to do that, then they don't want to proceed with any further action at this time. And of course, I don't have any information to find you criminally liable or anything like that at this time. But of course, if they did wish to proceed and continue to report, and for them to gather information and give to us, then of course we would be proceeding, right?
Okay.
So if you guys are able to, you know, confirm with me that, you know, you're going to remain away from that business, and yeah. Okay, and now all I need from you guys is just your names and your date of birth, and I'll.
Yep. Or do you want to pack up?
And do you guys need, like, I'm just, and of course, if is there someone you'd like me to call for you or anything like that, or
Oh, no, we're good.
you're good?
Yeah.
And how you feeling? You feeling okay? And
Yeah, we're in a shelter actually. We're just out for the day. Right?
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, it's a nice day to be out, so
That's
why not? But yeah, no. So like I said, I'll speak to the complainant here and just let them know that we've had a conversation,
Yeah.
and that, you know, I certainly feel that you've understood,
Okay.
and that you actually are moving on. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Take care of yourselves.
Yes, sir, you too.
It's great to see a positive outcome in response to this event at a restaurant in St. John's. The owner of the establishment didn't require any further assistance and was pleased with the advice they were given. And the individuals who were subject to the response have moved on and don't require any support from the RNC. Now we're just receiving information that 2 individuals we met earlier in the day have been in a physical altercation, and the female may be injured. So we're going to respond along with other patrol units to that event. Yeah, so there was a male and female we spoke with a short time ago on Freshwater Road. They were sat on the Metro bus stop. The male at the time appeared to be slouched over. He looked like he needed some assistance. So when I did go speak to that male and female, they were arguing, you know, displaying symptoms of intoxication. However, there was no grounds to further intervene at that time. They said they were going to be moving on. They were going to be going to a shelter tonight, and they were just looking to leave the area. So essentially now information has come in that the male had, you know, potentially assaulted the female in the area not too far from where we first spoke to them. So multiple police vehicles units are now responding to that call for service. There's been multiple reports just now come in that they continue to be arguing, potentially in a physical altercation a short distance away from where I initially spoke to them. Yeah, 209 here. I would suspect, you know, potential this call for a Buckmaster may be related.
Take for my description of this.
Yeah, 10-4.
376 247 23 the area.
244 is also coming here.
209's just coming to Buckmaster Circle as well. So we know that the shelter is down here. So this is that location.
Insured going up to the community center now. On behind the cornerstone there, the big blue building. And she left the area of that parking lot. And she'll come out from the parking lot of the community center. And it was close, so there's 17.
Yeah, I think I got an idea where they're at. So, community center's up here. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have, you know, mention description there.
Alright. Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead.
So I haven't seen
Yeah,
him
female
since.
just wave me
I don't
down.
know where he
Just,
is.
just follow me either. I don't know what's going on.
So is there anything we can do for you?
No, I'm good. I just want to get back to the shelter and just keep my.
So I know you had that cut on your face.
You guys probably went there. There was a fight at the shelter. There probably about a week ago.
Okay. Do you have any other new injuries besides this though, like from this incident that just happened?
No, this is all cold sores.
Okay, the mark on your arm.
That there I just hit on the way down. I beat it on the way down. When I was up there, I actually did that coming in at Shoppers. When I turned, I bagged into the closet.
All right.
That was on a Shoppers. It's on camera actually. If you look, because it definitely is.
So you don't want to make any kind of criminal
No,
complaint?
no. I'm not. I don't even care. You know, I didn't have nothing in it anyways. I'm broke, so whatever.
You know, we had multiple patrol units respond to several reports of continued argument and what was believed to be a physical altercation between a male and a female that fit the description of the individuals I spoke with a short time ago. So we did locate the female, in this downtown residential area, and spoke with her. Now she didn't have any visible injuries and did not wish to make any complaint at this time. Obviously we provided any context for resources and requested whether she needed any type of support, but she didn't want any further assistance and would be leaving the area, and the male was not located in the area. So we'll keep in mind that male as we carry on with our day here, and any communication about this event or any further information will be passed along to the primary investigator for follow-up. I'm just receiving information now from actually a postal worker in the downtown area that a female may be in some kind of medical emergency or having some health issues down here in the Longs Hill area of the downtown. So I'm going to make my way down there to see if I can speak with her and determine if she needs any support.
You mark me not available at the annex for a little bit? Yeah, well, good 272 on that.
And if she is not bent over, but she's definitely not. She's definitely.
She's nodding for sure.
Yeah. And the thing is, she one thing to consider.
376-281.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Tony.
You make me busy here on Livingstone Street. Just talking to a female, intoxicated female. How you doing?
Good.
Are you like you seem like you need some help putting stuff away, but you were pretty much asleep there for a second.
Last update there from the machine is the caller's calling from 219 Airport Heights Drive.
Yeah. Are you heading over to Choices?
And it's got white coat.
Yeah. Do you want me to give you a run over there or what? It's only right there, so you're good? All right, I'll keep an eye on you as you make your way over, okay? Yeah, so as you can see, I mean, clearly some level of intoxication, but, not wishing to communicate any further, doesn't want any support, is heading to a nearby, support location for some food and drink. I certainly will keep it in mind as I go about my patrols to see if I do observe that individual in the area requiring any support. But at the end of the day, she's alert and able to communicate that she does not want any assistance. Yeah, so essentially, we're behind a vehicle here now that, was in the turning lane to go left here on Water Street and went straight through, essentially cutting off the police vehicle at a green light.
And now we're behind the vehicle. We're going to conduct a traffic safety stop when it's safe to do so. Bad spot here. How are you?
We're okay. You're
You know why I stopped you? No. So you're in the left turning lane back there.
Yeah.
You kind of figured buddy was beeping at you behind you.
I really,
Yeah.
I thought you were parked on the shoulder and
Oh, yeah. No, so that left turning lane, I was in the straight lane. And yeah. No. So I figured you wouldn't have realized.
I thought you would have pulled me over right away.
No, I had to wait till I get out of that. Like, I'm not going to pull you over in the middle of construction and all that, right? I just wanted to at least touch base with you and just let you know.
Right.
You know, downtown areas, honestly, there's a lot of markings on the road and stuff that you need to pay close attention to. It's a pretty confusing area.
Yeah, no, we're just going to our hotel here.
There you go. Yeah. No, so again, I'm not going to issue you anything. Just wanted to make sure that you're aware. Just hearing over the radio, officers have responded back to the area downtown Center City related to a male and female, still believed to be in an argument, some kind of conflict. So right now, patrol officers are looking to locate the male, and I believe they have located that individual in the area of Adams Avenue in St. John's, and are looking to take him into custody in connection with an altercation with a female. So you know, what you notice there is it starts off with, you know, you have suspicion there's something you know, essentially going on between these two individuals. When we first came across them, they were sat at a bus stop, appearing to be in an argument, but did not wish to communicate with me at the time, and moved on. Second time around, multiple police officers were alerted by, you know, a number of reports of an altercation and some argument between a male and a female in the downtown area, Center City again. The female was located, but did not wish to speak to police at that time. And again, here we are about an hour later with another call related to those two individuals. And at this time, the male will be taken into custody.
So that's it for our day with Operational Patrol Services at the RNC. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're so happy to provide you with a glimpse as our officers respond to calls for service, whether it be in the area of violent acts, requests for assistance from the police, suspicious activity. You know, our compassion is vital to our ability to provide the highest standard of service. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Join us next week for more of your RNC Compassion in Action.